Hi everyone, my name is Luke Stanton and I am the president for ProTradeNet, and I'm super excited to be with you here today to talk about the value of rebates and discounts through PTN. I've been a part of Neighborly for the last 13 years as president for PTN and another organization called Neighborly Customer Solutions. ProTradeNet was started back in 2005, so nearly 20 years ago, and I've been a part of this organization since 2011. And when I started, we had, I think, 6 brands and about 1,000 franchise owners. And today we have 19 brands and over 5,500 franchise owners. And that means that our supply chain solution has increased with scale, so our buying power has increased. And the program has had to evolve so that it's more meaningful for franchise owners. We have 300 plus vendors supporting the thousands and thousands of franchise owners that we have in the system. And the way in which we do that is by partnering with you, brand operations, and our vendor programs so that you can step into these pre-negotiated relationships, which means that ease of use is paramount here, and your ability to realize savings and rebates immediately happens when you start to join our organization and walk through the team. So that quick activation is important, especially when you're opening your doors. When you step into the PTN program, when you step into Neighborly as an organization, there are some immediate programs that you might want to start utilizing. And if you look at what you immediately need as an owner, there are recruitment and retention programs, things that you need to bring employees on, uniforms. Now that you have a vehicle, your vehicle wraps, fleet programs so that you can save money on fuel, and certainly marketing programs like lead generation to help you start filling that pipeline and driving revenue for your business. And that's just to kind of get us started. For our specific brands, there are probably 60 to 70 unique vendors around our brands. And that means that not only do we cover things like health insurance or business insurance, which are programs that support all the brands in aggregate, we can actually get down into the distribution partners and manufacturers that support plumbing or HVAC or any number of our brands, right? And so we dig really deep into that supply chain to make sure that we're optimizing at every single level so that we can drop, again, those meaningful points down to that bottom line. So what does that translate into? Well, in 2023, franchise owners earned nearly $9 million in rebates and saved nearly $100 million in upfront discounts. And these are purchases that you make every single day, normal things that you might be doing through programs like Home Depot or Lowe's or lead generation. These are programs that you're utilizing anyways. And through the PTN program, you can step into vendor support where immediately we can activate rebates and immediately we can activate savings. And that happens as soon as you open your doors. Pretty meaningful when you're driving value for your business. So the way in which we do that is that we have a wonderful team that will hold your hand and walk along with you the whole way. And so what we'll do is we'll dig into, here are the things that you normally need as a business owner when you're opening your doors. And we'll walk you through that process, help you get connected, and do the heavy lifting. But as your business continues to grow, there might be tweaks that we want to make. And so you can sit down with our team and do what we call a rebate double check. And that will help you see how many rebates you're currently earning, what that savings looks like, and if you can make a few minor tweaks, what does it look like to maximize that? So what are your potential rebates? And all that boils down to great value for you and your business.
As a franchise owner of one of the Neighborly brands, you're empowered to achieve your vision and goals by benefit from a proven business model and the support of our experienced teams. The remarkable system we provide and the extensive networking potential set Neighborly apart from other franchisors. You have access to tools that you would not normally have access to or be able to afford on your own. This is the value of being part of the Neighborly family. I have the privilege of serving as the group president over the maintained brands at Neighborly. It means that I'm responsible for 6 of our 19 North American brands. My journey with Neighborly started almost 4 years ago as a president of Molly Maid. As you may notice, I have an accent. I was born and raised in Italy, and my American journey started with Amplifon, the global leader in hearing care, where I ended running Miracle-Ear, a network of 1,500 US locations, both corporate and franchised. I bring a blend of tradition, innovation, and a deep commitment to empowering our franchise owners. My journey in the franchise industry has equipped me with the knowledge and expertise to support franchise owner success. One of the reasons I love Neighborly is our code of values. You all have experienced companies with values on a wall, a corporate must. At Neighborly, I'm proud to say that we live them every day. These values go beyond the walls of our headquarters. We expect our partners to follow them. We look for vendors that match our code of values. Our franchise owners bring these values to life in their own businesses. As a matter of fact, last year we surveyed our owners and found that the code of values is one of the biggest reasons they love being a part of Neighborly. As I mentioned, I oversee 6 of our brands. In North America, we service homeowners with 19 brands. We organize the brands in 3 clusters: repair, enhance and specialty, and maintain. The repair brands are mostly related to emergency service. Think about a Mr. Router or a Mr. Electric. The enhance and specialty are brands like 5 Star Painting, Ground Guys, or Real Property Management. The maintain brands, the brands that I manage, are all services related to maintaining the house, mostly recurring services. Think about a Molly Maid or a Mosquito Joe. Our goal is to be a one-stop shop for homeowners when they need a service for their homes. Worldwide, Neighborly has over 5,500 franchise locations. Such an opportunity to connect with many other franchise owners, both locally and nationwide. Our size, though, is not what differentiates us. Our differentiation is built on 3 pillars: an established business model, technology, and people. Let's start with the established business model, a proven playbook to follow. As a franchise owner, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Our established structure and support system is proven to work. Our proven plans help you to avoid potential pitfalls and set you on a clear path to success. Being part of a company with 19 franchise brands allows us to share best practices across brands, learning from each other. Our customer database provides access to first-party data with a tremendous potential for cross-marketing. The second pillar is technology. Our size allows us to invest in technology that differentiate us from other brands in the space in ways that smaller organizations never could. We provide value to customers with the ability to schedule an appointment online. This digitization of the customer experience is valuable, more accessible and available thanks to the investment that Neighborly puts into platform and technology for our owners. Our size allows us to make advancements that you may not be able to do on your own. Let me give you an example, not just to trust my word, but with real, tangible. Real Property Management as a wealth optimizer tool. It gives the rental investor the data they need to track and forecast critical financial metrics of their rental property portfolio. Real Property Management Wealth Optimizer is a competitive difference that lifts franchise owner above the competition. For RPM, that 360 degrees financial visibility is a key reason their prospects and customers choose Real Property Management. Another example is Precision Garage Door Services and the Door Visualizer. They partner with a third-party vendor to create a tool that allows homeowners to design a garage door using their own home with a cell phone or uploaded an image. It's also a great tool for sales consultants to help their customer design custom garage doors and features on site. The third pillar is the people and the execution that the people can deliver. System and technology differentiation doesn't always last. It is the people that differentiate a company. And at Neighborly, we have great people and great talent with great expertise. As an individual business owner, you wouldn't have the large-scale, high-level teams that Neighborly has in place. Our franchise business coaches is a group of talent of people that we have. And they're dedicated to your success and are trained to help you develop and build your business to achieve your goals. At Neighborly, we support our franchise owner from day one with a mix of in-person and virtual events. It all starts with our Sure Start programs from the day that you sign the dotted line of the franchise agreement. A Sure Start program is structured in different phases. It's part virtual and in-person, and is specifically designed for the brand that you're going to choose. We assess and refine this training every year to make sure that we provide the most effective experience. You have access to a Sure Start coordinator or coach. This is an individual who is completely dedicated to supporting new owners. We provide ongoing training. Examples include leadership training, staff technical training, peer-to-peer training. We want to make sure you're aware of the latest tool, data, and trends. We host brand meetings on a regular basis. I'll talk a little bit about that later. And then your franchise connections, the network of franchise owners that are going to be there to support you every time. But where do you fit? I said earlier that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So where are your connections? Well, first with the corporate teams. Our marketing team, a large group of experts in their areas from digital, CRM, local marketing support, brand. The operational teams, of which the franchise business coaches are a part of. Experts who can help answer questions for you. Then your local franchise owners in the market. Franchise owner for other brands that you can connect and you can refer customers back and forward. Some of our brands work together on services, together on projects to deliver services to customers. A Mr. Electric uses a Mr. Handyman for estimates in drywall repairs while doing electrical work. Some of our brands have even starting officing together in their area, saving on leasing or office cost. Nationwide franchise owner. Other franchise owner in your same brand who have been in your shoes. You can share information freely with other owners. There's no competing for business with each other. It's actually one of the value that franchise owners find the most attractive, the connection with our franchise owner in their brands. There are so many opportunities available for you to connect to these people. We have the Neighborly Reunion. We call it a reunion because it's like a family gathering. It's our annual event where you met fellow franchise owners. You will have attending our Neighborly Days, and then you attend brand days with workshops specific designed for your brand. We recognize and celebrate success. And it is beyond the workshop, it's beyond the classes. It's the opportunity for informal networking, conversation over meals and drinks. We host regional meetings. So the brand organizes meetings usually during the beginning of the year, during the springtime, when we go around the country to provide you new information, new tools. We want to make sure that we keep the competitive advantage. We regularly host virtual meetings and town halls to keep you appraised of the most recent information, what is happening in the business, in the industry. We're a Franchise Advisory Council. The Franchise Advisory Council is a group of franchise owners that are elected by franchise owners in the system to represent them with brand leadership, to advise us on the direction of the brand. And then, I mentioned earlier, one of the most important things, one-on-one conversation with our franchise owners and your franchise business coach. That is where the value is. And you're one over 5,500 people, not one of 10 or one of 200. Neighborly is a huge network of other entrepreneurs to have conversation with. This all connects back to our code of values and the fact that our franchise owners carry these out and are rooting for each other to succeed. As I mentioned earlier, I was born and raised in Italy. I'm now a naturalized American citizen. What I love about this country is the American dream. What I love about Neighborly is that we help people to achieve the American dream. We do more than award franchises. We deal in dreams.
Thank you for sharing, Vera. And before you go, we have a few questions that we'd love to ask. First, what makes Neighborly's network of owners different from other franchise networks?
Well, first of all, I would say that instead of being part of a group of 200 franchise owner, under franchise owner, you're part of a group of 5,500. And this gives you access to different point of view, different services. And it's amazing how you can get inspired by somebody that operates in a completely different business and yet is facing same challenges that you are. I also think that the code of values differentiate franchise owner of Neighborly from franchise owners of other brands, because we really live, and our franchise owner live on the prospect of respect and integrity, and they do that a lot. And it's part of being a family.
I love that. Well, what are the biggest ways that franchise owners can maximize their personal and professional growth by being a part of this Neighborly network?
I would say that the most important part is take advantage of any opportunity you have to engage with the brands and to engage with our franchise owners. I think about being in franchising is like climbing a mountain. And you need to be prepared. You need to have the right equipment. You have to have the right tools. And we, as a franchise owner, Neighborly, we provide these tools. We provide these systems. But if you don't learn how to use it, if you don't take advantage of that, if you don't take advantage of other people who have climbed the mountain before you, then I think it's a waste and you're not taking advantage of what you have.
During your time as president of Molly Maid and in your current role today, how have you seen franchise owners embrace the network connections that they've made?
I would say there is a professional side and a personal side. I think that because they don't compete with each other, they're so willing to help each other. I've seen so many informal conversation and reaching out and support and help. And the other part is a personal side. I've seen people that were invited to weddings. A couple of years ago, I was invited to the wedding of the daughter of one of my franchise owners. And so we're a couple of other people. So it's the connections. I go back to the family feeling. You really belong to something bigger than yourself.
I love that so much. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us today, Vera.